morning. So today we are going to work on decorating and setting up the kitchen area. As you can see, I already have some new bar stools in place, so I thought I would start off by kind of talking about them for a quick second. So if you remember my last bar stools, there were two problems with them and why I ultimately had to go with some new ones. The biggest problem was that they were counter height and not pub height, so it like would have been eye level with this sitting down in them, so they just wouldn't work. And the second thing is that they were stark white. I got them to match the cabinets at the last house. Loki's playing behind me, so if you hear that growling, that's him. And so I wanted to go for something that I thought fit this kitchen a little bit better. I'm gonna be doing a lot more of like 19th century, maybe 18th century elements in the house. And for some reason, I feel like I feel that with these. I really like the nails. What's this called? I want to say hobnail, but I don't feel like that's right. So somebody in the comments, please tell me like what this feature is called. But they do swivel, and I put them together. They were very easy to put together, and I did get them from Overstock, FYI. So I think that they go with the color of the kitchen so well. They almost in a way blend in, so I really love how it looks. Now, I actually already had the kitchen like decorated. I did little bits and I filmed it, I think, for my vlog. But for the purpose of this video, I removed everything because I just wanted you guys to see the kitchen completely blank. Yeah, to start with. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna set up the camera. So let's go ahead and decorate, and I wanna start off with this space first. All right, so now that I'm finished, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the full tour. So these were in the kitchen in the last house, framing the windows. And I think the fact that they're framing the bar top area, or like whatever this is called, really makes a difference, because without them, it just seemed like the space wasn't, I don't know, it just didn't seem like it was complete without the pop of green there. So I really love that I got to use those again. My favorite section, well, it's actually kind of hard to tell, but I also really love how this turned out. As you can see, a lot of it, if you follow all of my videos, then a lot of it looks very familiar, because I did set this up pretty similar, kind of. So this area is exactly the same as it was in the house. I kept these three items together. and I think they look really pretty. And this is essentially like what I was talking about when I was decorating the last kitchen. Because the granite was gray and blue and the cabinets were stark white, it just fought with, I don't know if fighting's like the right word, but I felt like my decor didn't really flow as well, like the style of little items that I like with those colors. But I feel like with this backsplash, with the color of the creamy cabinets and this like distressed look and these like bronze knobs, it just, I don't know, I feel like my decor style goes a lot better with the kitchen. That's another tip I would give in terms of decorating. You want to think about the structure of the house, the personality of the house, the paint on the walls and things like that, because if you try to throw in things that don't necessarily flow cohesively, it can look like it just doesn't make sense unless your style is eclectic, and then, you know, there's that. But also there's no rules to decorating either. It's just if you want to have a certain look and you're feeling like, what, you know, what's wrong, it could be that your decor maybe is not matching up to, you know, the house itself. So then I have this picture, which was also by the stove range in the last house. I actually had it hanging up. As you can see, I have this piece here, but I like sitting it right there. It's just fine. I do have to clean it because, you know, just like the backsplash, but I'm okay with that. And then I put a little pop of green on this end. As you can see, there's no like equipment. There's no toaster, fryers, or nothing up here. I actually keep them in the drawers. All right, turning this way, actually, let's go ahead and go to this area right here. Just probably another one of my little favorite areas. As you can see, I do have some equipment going on here. This is where my coffee maker is. My favorite little item. I just play movies and TV shows on this all day long in the morning. It's always I Love Lucy. I've got my phone charging here. And then I decided to throw up some pictures over here. These were in the living room in the last house. I like how, you know, old world, traditional, maybe a touch of Victorian that these look with the keys. Like, it's just so pretty. I forget where I got those. They were probably in a video somewhere, but I like how it just goes with the trim and then also the floor. So like when you're standing here, I feel like it just all goes very well together. This is where we'll keep our mugs and teas and all kinds of things. So, and then these are like our junk drawers and just like tumblers, and our coolers and things like that go here. For now, this is Loki's little station. I just need to find his like metal riser and put the bowls in them. Now this area right here is very interesting because it's kind of like this corner. I want to show you guys what this looks like because all of the cabinets are available. A really cool way to like use the space. As you can see, I've not filled up anything. As I was, I got to a point this past year where I really had to declutter even before like I knew I was moving. It just was something in my mind that I was like, I can't take this anymore. So I did so much decluttering, and I'm glad I did because then I didn't have to deal with so much with moving. And as you can see, like I've already unpacked the entire kitchen and there's nothing that I have found to put in here. If anything, it'll probably be mugs. Like, let's get real. So it's a very cool little corner space. Again, all of these, yeah, see, not everything is even filled up. I have some of my towels and hand towels, yeah, so stuff like that. And then here is what I decided to do at this corner. I finally got to use one of these little pictures. I had recently bought it at Hobby Lobby before, again, I knew I was moving. There's a second piece to it. I couldn't find a spot for it. So I decided to go with this one, which is like the orange color. There's one with red in it. And then a touch of green. And then when you swivel around this way, I have my favorite little piece in the entire kitchen, this like sake tea set. It's just, oh, it's one of my favorite finds ever. I did find it on eBay, by the way. And then just my little like shelf. from Hobby Lobby. Yeah, so this looks exactly the same, obviously just in a different location. I did think about doing like a caddy corner of it, but when I did that, I felt like it came out to here. So, and I felt like it just took up too much of the countertop space, and I didn't really like that. I mean, I could switch things around. And here is the main area of the countertop space where the sink is at. You can see the painting there with the plant. Also obsessed. This is also another one of my favorite finds. It's an actual oil painting. I love all of the colors. There goes Loki. It just flows so well again with the style of this kitchen. I mean, it flowed pretty well with the last kitchen too, but the last kitchen was more modern and this kitchen is more traditional, and this is a traditional print, right? I mean, oil paintings are typically more on the traditional side, so I do feel like it makes more sense in this style kitchen rather than the last style. And then over here, I just have our paper towel thing. I got this from Amazon, by the way, and I also get the paper towel refills from Amazon, so I'll link it down below. I'll link what I can down below. I don't know really what is from Amazon. Those are those little like salt and pepper shakers. Those are from Amazon. And then over here, I really don't know about this little section. I could see myself definitely doing something else over here, but I was just like working with what I had, and I've always loved this little piece. I think I got it at Tuesday Morning. Just like a little pop of like faux food that I feel like let's just give him his moment, you know what I mean? But I like that there's some type of like faux food element. I just feel like it makes the kitchen look more homey and inviting. And then this wall right here, I don't know if I included this, but these pictures were in the dining or the kitchen nook in the last house, and I really love them. I wanted to make sure that I found a space, so I thought that they would work really well right here. Just trying to add all of my little, you know, Victorian elements. It's kind of hard to see with the glare, so I'm sorry about that. With the Victorian elements to the house, because I do have multiple styles kind of going on. I have some French country and things like that. So when you walk this way from the kitchen, this is kind of the view now. I just decorated this, so I'll link it down below in case you did not see this. The one thing I did add was this little teapot that I also recently bought at Tuesday Morning before I moved, and I had to display it somewhere. Wasn't quite sure. There's 2 teapots going on up there, so unless I like add more teapots and kind of make this my little teapot collection, which I think actually I'm probably gonna do. So eventually I think that this space may change up a little bit just because I have other teapots I need to put up, but here's all the French country going on. There's really not too much Victorian, you know, element here. So that's why I want to make sure I get like all my pictures up. And then what I noticed about this mirror from the living room, when I do a full house tour, I'll try to get a shot of it, but at night it does reflect from the backyard and you can see the sky and everything. It's so pretty. And so here's the rest of the area. Still needs a rug, still needs curtains. This is really just mostly like setup videos, you know, setting up from the items I already had from the previous house. Anyways, that is the kitchen setup. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you're wondering if I am ever going to put anything on the top, I'm not sure. I believe I probably will at least try it out for sure, and if I do, it'll be mostly greens and maybe some like large vases, but it won't be too much. Like, I don't think I'll do something to the tops of all of them. I'm not really sure, so we'll see, but the whole house is coming along. I hope that you guys enjoyed the kitchen setup makeover video, and I will see you guys again soon for the next space. I believe it's going to be my bedroom, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.